Alright, y'all boys, so today I'm going to be giving y'all a review on my Audi R8, 2023 Audi R8 that I just purchased about a month and a half ago, I want to say. And I will say this is my dream car. This is my ultimate dream car. It was never a Lamborghini Huracan. I hear the comments already. It was never, oh, I want a Lamborghini Huracan. And I also have a Trackhawk, so this is my second dream car. So like I said, I do have a Trackhawk. This was my ultimate dream car, a 2023 Audi R8, new body. I know a lot of people like the older body better, but I mean, some people like the older body, some people like the newer body. I personally like the newer body, bro. This car is insane. And I'm about to give y'all a walkthrough on basically how I afford this car and what the plans are for this car and how I like it so far. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I know the wind is kind of blowing right now, but quick walk around. This is not white, bro. This is like it's like a silver, it's like a gray in real life. I saw on the paperwork when I was buying this car that it was like gray. It was like Suzuka gray or some crazy stuff. But yeah, y'all, so I might have to record this video inside the car simply because the mic doesn't have the wind catcher. It's like no filter for the mic. So as you can see right here, this is a Audi R8 V10 Plus. The V10 Plus have the active exhaust. You can cut the exhaust on and off. You can put it in performance mode. Like I said, this is a performance package, so you get all the performance modes right here. You can switch it and actually put it in performance mode, as you can see right there. It is in auto, and then you can put it in performance and stuff like that. Black interior, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I am gonna change the color of this interior. It was either red interior or black interior, but these cars are so hard to find. I had to get the black interior, and this car came with 4,000 miles, which is crazy, insanely low. And I wanted it to be low because this is my dream car, and I plan on keeping this car pretty much forever. And I feel like they're gonna go up in value in the future. So that's why I pretty much decided to get this specific car with the black. And it's kind of hard to get red interior with the performance package. A lot of people have R8s, but they don't have the performance package. I don't know what the difference is. I'm pretty sure it's because you can put it in performance mode, which makes this car 10 times faster and louder when I put it in performance mode. But I don't really care. I'm gonna change the interior of this car for sure. And yeah, y'all, like I said, it's a V10, so it's literally the same car as a Lamborghini Huracan. You can see the V10 in the back. This car just looks fucking insane, dog. This car looks crazy. Forgive me if y'all can't hear me, bro, but this wind is crazy right now, and I need the wind blockers for sure. But car is stupid fast. I gave y'all some POV drives. But yeah, y'all, I can't do a proper review today, but I'm gonna give y'all like the breakdown on how I afford this car, how I pay for it consistently, you know, what was my buying process. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with all of that stuff in case y'all want to go ahead and get y'all's dream car. First of all, you want to build a relationship with a credit union. I won't tell y'all specifically what credit union I got this car with. I don't know if I can say that or what, I don't know, but basically I got this car with my credit union, and with that credit union I've been building a relationship, and anybody can build a relationship with a credit union. If y'all haven't like followed me on Instagram, go to Instagram at BRTheCEO, and I have a ton of credit union videos for completely free on my Instagram. So go to Instagram, you know, find some good credit unions in your area, build a relationship with them, finance your supercar. You know, you have to build the tiers. Like you have to go from a $20,000 car, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 car, all the way up to this Audi R8, which was $200,000 when I financed it. I put about 50K down for this car, so it was a lot. But at the end of the day, I know this car will not depreciate because this was the last year they made them, and it's not going to go down in value. The only way it's going to go down in value is the miles that I put on it. But from the miles I put on it, it actually keeps up with the monthly car note. So therefore, I'm not really losing $50,000. If I were to sell this car, I get my $50,000 back, which is why I love that this still ended up being my supercar, like my dream supercar. So I decided to buy this car, and it's been perfect to me. I own a rental car company and a credit company, like a credit agency, and this car right here is literally my personal dream car. I drove it to the gym, and that's why I'm sweating right now. I just came back from the gym. But this car literally is my dream car with the Trackhawk. I'm sure y'all see the Trackhawk all the time. I don't rent those cars out. Those are my personal cars, and I love them both. Like, I can't ask for any better two daily cars, like daily combo cars. They're perfect. This car is super loud, it's super fast, it burbles, like pops, all of that stuff. You can go up to 8,000 RPMs and shift, and that's really what it prefers you to do, because it says it on the dash when to shift. But it looks like an absolute spaceship, bro, inside. Like, bro, this shit looks stupid. And it's like, bro, I always say, like, being African American is just like, it just blows my mind how I'm an African American 23-year-old to get this car. Like, it's a blessing, bro. Like, I don't take this for granted at all. I thank God every day that I got this car, because it's not many black entrepreneurs really 23, 24, 25 with a supercar, just driving around in a supercar like it's a daily. Like, it's just a blessing, bro. So I can honestly tell y'all, if you put the right systems, the right employees, the right marketing team, like, a built business is all about the puzzle pieces. Like I said, systems, employees, team members, like people that surround you, you know, who you surround yourself with, your daily habits. Like, it's a big recipe to be successful and to be able to afford a car like this. But at the end of the day, anybody can do it, is if they invest into themselves enough. Like, I'm constantly investing into myself. I even invest into my friends. If I see somebody doing sports betting very, very good, I go put money and say, hey, bro, teach me this. If I see somebody doing a webinar good, I go toss them some money. Hey, bro, teach me this. Even if they're in the same field as me, even if they're in my same friend group, like literally people that I talk to every day, I will still pay them so they can sit down and show me step by step on what is working, right? So that's why you need to surround yourself with people who actually get money, so you can always know and have different ways and avenues on how to make money. And it's pretty guaranteed, because that's their specialty, right? So if my specialty is a credit agency, I consult people on how to maneuver with credit. It's like I'm constantly investing into other people that do it on a higher level than me, or even on a lower level, but they're doing something a little bit different than I want to add onto my business. So it's like, I never want to stop investing into my business. And I feel like the internet kind of took away the aspect of investing in the courses and stuff and investing into the mentors. That is where you learn the information. How else are we going to learn the information? YouTube is cool, but YouTube, you're going to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of hours just to find the right piece of information, versus paying somebody a couple $1,000s and get straight to the piece of information you need. It saves you a lot more time, and you can get that supercar a lot younger than you actually expected, right? And that's how I got to where I am today. I don't even know how I'm sitting in this car right now at 23 years old. Like, I was expecting this at 20, 24, 25, like somewhere around that. But it's like, I invest into myself so much constantly to the point to where I have no choice but to make the money back. Like, I specifically invest into the right areas of my business that needs improvement. So if it's ads, I'm going to go invest into somebody that does ads. If it's content creation, I'm going to invest into somebody who does good content creation and learn what cameras they're using, what softwares they're using, what team they're using, and they might give you some resources at that. Like, I know a lot of the times I give my students like resources and stuff like that so they can use for their business. I do that all the time, but it's just like, you have to understand when a mentor is there for you and when to invest into the right mentor in specifics of what area of business you need help with. So like I said, for me, I run a credit agency. I basically consult people on how to build their credit, repair their credit, structure their credit, and start and build assets, right? That's what I'm all about. It's borrowing money, like credit, to invest in the assets, and that's pretty much what I do. Bitcoin, stocks, real estate, like all of that stuff is good when it comes to investing your credit. And that's my whole goal. That's my whole message to get out to the people, is like, I dropped out of college with $0 in my pocket. Like, if anything, I was negative. I remember $300, like around the time I was dropping out and coming back to Houston. I went to school in Louisiana for a football scholarship, and I ended up dropping out because I did not like it. I did not like the environment. It was very, very controlling. Even though I was going for football, it was still controlling. Like, yes, you get a scholarship, but it's not fulfilling. Like, I was very depressed. I wasn't making money because I was paying somebody to do my schoolwork so that I can focus on my businesses and focus on actually making money, because my professor that's teaching you at that college, or your professor that's teaching you at that college, I was going for business management. They didn't operate a business. They didn't manage a business. So I'm like, this is a whole pyramid scheme. This is a whole scam that they're running in this college. So I was like, bro, my energy level just went away from football. It went away from just learning in general. I never wanted a degree. So I dropped out. I dropped out with negative bank balance. But at the end of the day, I was building my credit. I didn't know why I was building my credit, but I built my credit. And at a certain time, I look up and I had $10,000 in credit. I took that credit and I invested that credit, right, with $0 to negative dollars. I don't remember the exact amount, but I know I did not have anything in my bank account. It might have been close to zero, if anything. But like I was saying, y'all, it's all about building the credit and investing it. It's free to get money and invest it into the right places. That's why it's important. If you want to be a real estate investor, you're going to get a mentor that's in real estate investing. Whether, like, some people might have parents that are good investors, you know, and you can learn from them for free. But other than that, you have to pay mentors. You have to pay for the courses. You have to pay for all of that stuff. And that's the fast track on how to get to where you want to go at a young age. And that's what I did. I just invested. I invested in the mentors, teach me systems, teach me how to hire, teach me employees, teach me how to run ads, teach me how to hire people to run my ads. Stay consistent with content, and the consistency is just going to compound. It's going to keep building every single day. It's not one day that I'm wasting and not building my business and not building my brand and my team and my information, y'all. So you have to stay consistent. Y'all have to cut out the distractions. Like, yes, family can be a distraction sometimes. You got to cut off families. You got to move out of your hometown. You got to do what you have to do in order to afford these type of things. And like I said, I'm not going to yap too much, but this car, I love it. Like, it was either this car or a 720S McLaren, but I didn't want a McLaren because it's not reliable. We have one on a rental fleet, and it's just not a reliable car. I didn't want to pay 200 plus for a car and it's in the shop all the time. So I just went with the R8, and I'm gonna tune the R8 eventually. Supercharge it. I don't want to twin turbo it because I feel like twin turbo is just, I'm sure y'all seen those clips online with twin turbo R8s and Huracans. Those cars are just nasty fast, and I just feel like I don't need that much power. I really don't. So yeah, supercharged coming soon. Twin turbo, I'm sorry, supercharged, tune, kit, front lip, rear diffuser, spoiler, all of that stuff is coming. I've only had the car for a month and a half. I'm not trying to move too quick on modding this car, but yeah, y'all, that's my take on this Audi R8. Definitely my favorite car. I'm gonna give y'all some POV drives on the way back home, and hopefully y'all enjoyed this video and enjoy these videos of me driving and pushing the R8. And I hope it's a good angle too. I got this little mount back here. It should be good. Y'all should be able to get all the content, but just listen to this car, bro. This car sounds insane. I'm gonna put a Valtronic exhaust on it, and I already know it's gonna take this car to the next level.